My job during the first half was to find an interview for Stu Lance for halftime. So Stu's our announcer, but we had to like fill the halftime. There was like no studio or anything.
Lakers is the top show. I mean, I want to be on Lakers one day and be in your position and possibly do a team like that and the Dodgers and this whole LA market, but you didn't start there. Where was the beginning of you starting off, and did you do little college football games, baseball games? Where did you start off to start getting your experience?
So I did like a bunch of little things. So I would do like some high school basketball. I remember I got a chance at doing, and then I would do UCLA football. I was on that package. And then I actually started like my first year in 1988 in the fall. I was the runner for the Lakers. And so I would work every game. I would sit on the floor next to the Laker girls with my headset on. It was like the best view. I mean, it was Magic Johnson, Showtime Lakers, right? We had just won back-to-back titles, so it was the fall of 88. And, I mean, it was amazing. That's where I, like, learned pretty much everything. And that's where I'd go, oh, this is a good story. So my job during the first half was to find an interview for Stu Lance for halftime. So Stu's our announcer, but we had to like fill the halftime. There was like no studio or anything. So we would do a live interview with him. So I would go around seeing what celebrities were at the game and ask them if they wanted to come on with Stu. So I would find like 3 people and I'd go up and hand him a note to see if, he's like okay with it or who he wanted. And one night, Robert Plant was there from Led Zeppelin. I know this is, a little before your audience's time, but Zeppelin's a pretty big band. So I was talking to Robert Plant, and I asked Stu, and he didn't know who he was. And I'm like, Stu, you got to do it. I'll give you questions. But he didn't want to do it. He didn't feel comfortable. So anyway, that didn't stop me from going down to talk to Robert Plant. So at halftime, I got a chance to talk to Robert Plant. I had just seen his show like a few nights before. He was at L.A., and, I mean, it was pretty amazing. I was pretty starstruck. But, I mean, I've gotten a chance to talk to Jack Nicholson and, all the celebs down there.
Is there anyone you actually clicked with and you're still friends today and it was just because of working?
Not
Any
really.
players?
Not really. I mean, like, so when I was a runner, I'd have to get the guys for interviews. So a lot of times I'd get Magic Johnson and like Byron Scott, like knew me by name. These are like the old time Lakers, and Magic was so cool all the time. And so that was my best chance to talk to him. Now I'm kind of in the truck, so I don't really talk to them. I'm like on the other side of the camera while they're being interviewed. And, I kind of respect their space, and I don't want to be some like kind of like, young kid gawking over these superstars, you know what I mean? I mean, I fly on the Laker plane now, so I can't be, like, embarrassing myself.
Right. So. And if you do, just like the cops we just heard, the cops are going to come for you. They're going to kick you out.
Let's hope not.